America, what's going on? What's going on? Seriously. I mean, I'm going to give you a little story about something that's going on, and I have to get it off my chest. Back in 2007, I got pulled back into my daughter's life, which I wanted. And they all said that they needed me. They needed me. John, mom's going to keep the baby. All this crap. All that turned out in the long run that my ex-wife, Alicia Hosier, she never took my last name, but she took Chuck James' last name. And the reason I'm saying this all on blast is because legally, I'm allowed to. I'm allowed to. This is my life. I can explain my fucking life. Just because you broke laws, you dumb bitch, just because you went out there and did all those fuck things doesn't mean I don't get to tell my story. And so if I get arrested or I get put in fucking prison, it just proves my point. You changed my daughter's name. I made sacrifices just to go see my daughter. You guys behind my back called me child molester, you stupid pieces of shit. And then you have like Officer Dill of Kingsburg, New Jersey. So then she turns around and tells me that it doesn't matter, I'm not your fucking babysitter. Meanwhile, I just left Freehold, Monmouth County Freehold, and brought the goddamn paper that said that you're supposed to do this. You're supposed to go because there's an alteration between, there's problems between us, and we need to make sure that there's some kind of mediator. Fuck you, I'm not your babysitter. I had to call the sheriff's department. Where's the police chief of Kingsburg? Where's the fucking mayor? Where's my sister, Stacy Mangus, who hangs out with the mayor, who hangs out with the police chiefs? Where are those motherfuckers? My bloodline, huh? Half of you is me, motherfuckers. I cannot, later on, and I'm telling you all this, later on in the future, when you realize since 2007, Kingsburg and Monmouth County have been watched. Don't come to me later saying I need help, because it was probably me, because you turned around and did what you did. And I got another news broadcast for you fucking geniuses in Kingsburg and Monmouth County. Guess what? If you guys go through your genetics, you're going to realize that a lot of you in Kingsburg are actually related. Because what happened is Lilith isn't acting like Eeps, and nobody's keeping track of whose baby's who, and all of a sudden you got these kids growing up into their 20s going to parties and they're having sex with second, third, and fourth cousins because you motherfuckers aren't doing shit right. I have a whole fucking giant family. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? My mom's dying. Where are you? You want to blame my mom when I've seen every fucking one of my sisters leave the house and do shit worse than my mother? And all of them left and said my mother and my father, and all this shit's so bad. Where the fuck were you? You left your siblings with these people? That's what you're saying. My mom and my dad, they're monsters, but I left my siblings so I can go start the whole process over in my life to do it exactly like my mom did. I'm not allowed to be pissed off at you people? Then you tell me, well, whose fault is it you're taking care of mommy? Well, I got news for you. In the future, at least 2 or 3 years from now, there's going to be shit hitting this fan in this country. It's going to be scary, and you're not going to know who to cling to because all of you were enemies to each other. 90% of you motherfuckers, when I was going through this, told me one thing over and over: I can't help you. I can't go to court. I have DIFUS. I have drug charges. I have this. John, you should have never married into that family anyway. Really? And yours? When you tell me 3 weeks about your horrible family, you're gonna tell me the same shit? Bullshit. All I'm saying is you guys need to find God. And if I was you, I would go get your genealogies done so you can realize that a good portion of you may be related. God. Put the drugs down, put the alcohol down. It didn't work in the 80s, didn't work in the 70s, because that's what tore apart Kingsburg, because 60s and 50s and 40s, that place was beautiful. In the 70s, 80s, drugs came in, okay? That's what happened to that town. And because of it, the education, the whole process, and then food stamps, nobody is free if you're trapped by all that crap. I don't hate you as an individual. I love humanity. It's the actions. It's the actions. Because I'm the same guy you had your hand out for so many years for one thing or another. But I have my hand down and all I get is a loogie. A big, like, spit in my fucking palm of my hand, and I'm pushed away. Well, you shouldn't have been a sucker, John. Well, be careful. Drug dealers, all of you guys, it's out of my hand. You've been being watched since 2007. Why do you think they don't want Trump in office? Oh, anyway, I'm glad I got that off my chest. I don't care what happens at this point. You changed my daughter's name. You did it as a group. Your fucking uncle, okay, is dealing fucking crack cocaine, and I'm the one that gets shoved out of town? Yeah, because you're all snorting it. And I wouldn't doubt that motherfucker wasn't still pumping shit into that motherfucking town right now. I don't care if I get shot or killed. You guys took my fucking life from me. And what, 13, 14 you guys talking about how you didn't know she was my wife when you all did fucking trains on her for a 20 bag of coke? 5 of you lied to my face. It's out of my hands. I just hope that police chief, the mayor, and Miss Dill, well, I just hope they found God, because they're going to need him.